Hey everybody, Nick Fat Knight here. Today we'll be completing the Platinum Medal for the first Rusviet Revolution mission, Out of Hiding. The challenges for this mission include capturing 2 enemy weapons systems while defending the chateau, and not losing more than 4 units. Let's go ahead and get started.
Our position is under fire!
At the start of the mission, you'll run up on some revolutionists that weren't expecting you. Go ahead and take them out real quick, and that'll trip a cutscene. Crossing the bridge, we want to send all our vanguards to the left and Olga to the right. Some riflemen will approach your vanguard from the north. Your blob of infantry will be able to take care of them, no problem. Once those riflemen are taken care of, send your infantry down the left path. On this path, you'll run into another group of riflemen. Your infantry will take them out pretty quick. Have Olga clear the secondary marker to the west and then send her straight back to our infantry. 2 rifleman units and a grenadier unit will attack your infantry. Between your 3 units and Olga, you'll be able to take care of them in no time. Once all enemy units are cleared out of the area, go ahead and heal up any unit that needs it with the nearby medkit, and then send everybody up to the next secondary objective. Here you'll find a friendly unit being attacked by 2 groups of enemy riflemen. Defeat them and send all your vanguard units behind the sandbags. Have one of your units pick up the iron cache, and if any of them are low in health, hide them in the nearby building. Have Olga stealth past the MG just north of your location, and have her clear out the last secondary objective. An enemy may attack your vanguards down south. If they do, keep them in cover and they should be fine. Back up north, once Olga clears out those units, have her hop on Changa and ride to the primary objective. This will trip a cutscene.
One of the best card players in the Royal Guard.
He always held you in high regard.
We need to set up to defend the chateau. We're going to do that by setting up these 2 middle lanes. There are 4 heavy machine guns set up around the chateau. At the start, we're already crewed on 1, we just need to go grab the other 3. Once you have all 4, set 2 up in each lane at the top of the hill. Your machine gun unit's going to help on the west path. Set them behind the wall by the middle fountain. Send your medic unit around to pick up iron caches, and then send them right back to the top of the hill. Send Olga to the southeast area of the map, right by where we picked up one of the heavy machine guns. There are 2 side paths that we need to block off. Have your engineers build barbed wire on the path that Olga just took, and then when they're done with that one, send them northwest to build on the path between the 2 buildings. Any other infantry units that aren't doing anything, go ahead and keep them back out of the fight.
What can we do for Roots? We've got a new weapon system for the front. We'll stop them here. We're ready for targets.
Our fortification is ready.
Heavy machine gun crew here. Establishing firing position. Just give the order.
Use cover! Man the MGs! We're outnumbered, but we're better positioned!
Wire will slow them. We see the spot.
What's the job? Over there?
We're ready
We're
for
ready to
targets.
work.
Try to do something useful while we're waiting.
With everything set up, the enemy will only be able to approach us from the 2 middle lanes where our heavy machine guns are. If any HMGs take damage, heal them up with your engineers. If any infantry takes damage, just retreat them back out of the fight. Keep Olga hidden over in the corner, we'll discuss her in a minute. A mortar will appear down by Olga's location. Set up her bomb and blow it up to decrew it. Be sure to click off the mortar and onto the engineers that pop up so she doesn't destroy the mortar by accident. Once that area is cleared, send one of your infantry over to pick up the mortar. Send Olga over to the other side of the area where you'll find an AT gun. Have her fire on it until it's decrewed and then kill the unit that was crewing it. Send another one of your infantry units down to pick up the AT gun. Send the mortar to the middle by the fountain up top, and then send the AT gun to help on the west path. Make sure you use engineers to repair both. And now we'll get ready for Wave 2.
Good. We're going to need them.
For this wave you get an Ognivo mech and 2 AT guns. Send the mech to help with the west path, send the AT guns to help with the east path. Set them up right in front of the machine guns. You also get a few more engineer units. They'll come in handy with repairing guns and mechs when they're damaged during the fight.
Put us in place to stop their armor.
Rolling over. Prepare to fire. Cannon and munitions ready. Get ready to engage.
Instructions wherever we're needed. Should work now.
Ready
We're going to send Olga right back to the spot where we had her for the last wave. In this video I heal up my machine gunners and then send them right back to the wall spot where I had them before. Honestly, with all the weapon systems you have going here, you don't really need them, so if you feel more comfortable keeping them back out of the fight, go ahead and do that.
Stick together and we'll see the other end of this war. Waiting for orders.
Equipment's ready. Keeping our asses in cover.
Mortar, standing by. Set it right here.
I'm ready.
On both sides you're going to see a good mix of infantry and mechs. Again, you're pretty stacked so you shouldn't have to worry too much. When you see the Groza exosuits, be sure to focus fire on them because they can walk up and do a great amount of damage on your HMGs. Keep an eye on your weapon system's health, and if anything gets low, send an engineer over to help it out. Down by Olga, a wild Naklavanya will appear. Go ahead and use her bomb ability to take that out quickly. Once it's destroyed, send her back to base because there are some enemy units following that Nako. Back in the middle, finish up the last of the enemies and we'll get ready for the next wave. For this last wave, you get a Kolokol mech and another mortar. Set your new mortar up by the one you already have, and then set the Kolokol up on the east path. Olga is going right back to the corner where we've had her this whole time. Heal up any weapon systems that need it. You also get a gunner unit for this wave. I set them up on the wall just opposite of where I had the machine gunners, but they're not totally necessary in this area either. If you're feeling iffy on them, just put them in the back away from the fight. Quick side note, do not build mines. Mines count as units. If you lose them, it'll count against the challenge we're trying to complete. I found out the hard way replaying this mission multiple times.
Moving.
Kolokol here. Relocating now.
Готовы. Prepare for fire mission.
Engineers here. Let's see what we can do. Tell us what is needed. Go into cover. Should work now. What now?
Don't mind me.
We're on it. Creating a death zone.
New intel?
Equipment's ready.
Heavy machine gun crew here. We're ready for targets.
Engineers here.
Waiting for orders. Set it right here. Try to do something useful while we are waiting.
Equipment's ready.
Just like the last wave, you'll melt things pretty fast. When the grozes pop up, make sure to focus on them. Any of your weapons or mechs take damage, make sure you use your engineers to repair them. On the east path, you'll be approached by a Nagun mech. Be sure to focus all your energy on it. I did not, and I ended up losing a few units here. Thankfully, I was still under the 4 requirement. Back over at Olga, another Nako mech will approach. Use her bomb to dispatch it quickly. Once the last enemy unit is defeated, you'll have completed the mission and earn your latest platinum medal and iron harvest.
Objective achieved.
That's it. We stopped them. Your Majesty, you need to trust me. If we were walking against you, I wouldn't be standing here now.
But Rasputin a traitor?
Someone gave your location to the revolutionaries. He was the only one who wasn't here during the attack.
No. I must return to St. Petersburg. I will rally those loyal to me and stamp out this revolt. Once I have restored order, we will find Rasputin and destroy Fenris.
It won't be easy to get you there without the revolutionaries noticing.
You will find a way, Olga Morozova. We leave in 2 hours.